Is that a hermit coin?
Yeah, that is a sunflower. But yes,
Oh.
the Hermitcraft people wanted to use a sunflower as a coin.
I mean, it does look like a coin, to be fair.
Exactly, that's why. I'm sorry,
Yes.
but they have a good idea and I stole it. What is up, the world of the living? My name is Lyarrah and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. Friends, in the previous episode we have did it on the DaphneElaine's nether portal. And yes, there's quite a bit more to do on it, but I'm trusting Daph to figure it all out by herself. She's a great builder and she'll have no trouble, trust me. For now, I'm just here kind of walking on the tunnel and digging out more and more netherrack for it. And believe it or not, I also gotten myself into a habit of actually keeping all the netherrack I gather and then smelterating it into the nether bricks. Until recently, it's been just a habit, a force of habit really, and a way to maybe grind up some levels on furnaces. Recently I got myself a client of sorts. A very interesting one, and one you absolutely have to meet. You see, Prowl got a liking to the nether brick, and it just so happens that I have a lot of that, and also he has nowhere else to go. So I got a little bit of a plan of how to get the most out of this situation.
So I said I was meeting up with Zoy because he has been a nether gathering fool over here. He's got, I'm assuming, something in these barrels that I need. What you got here, Zoy?
Take a look.
Wow, you seriously, all these barrels are full of nether bricks?
Not all of them. The 8th one is only somewhat full. Let me actually take a quick look at my furnaces. I'm pretty sure I have some more smelting. No, I don't. Nope, I don't. Actually, this is all the nether brick I got smelted for you. Although, if you're buying, I got 2 barrels. Okay, 1 full barrel of nether brick blocks in here, down there.
Huh.
Oh.
Well, I'll just deal with the nether bricks for now, because I'm going to be turning some of this into the red nether brick.
Yeah, good choice. That's a delightful one. They got the stair and slab variants for them, don't they, now?
Yeah, they do. And I am in desperate need because, as my viewers know, I'm trying to get a project done pretty quick here.
Alright, so how desperate are we talking, like, money-wise?
Well, I mean, considering you were already mining all of this anyways, I was thinking, I don't know, what do you say, like half a stack of diamonds for all of it? Does that sound good?
Let me think. Okay, follow me for a moment.
Follow you, okay.
See this barrel I'm standing on it?
Uh-huh. Oh.
Yeah, open it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need your diamonds per se, but I could use a favor right about now. So, here's how we're gonna play it. You take a stack of your diamonds right now, go to the shopping district and exchange that for the money in the bank.
The money?
Yeah, you
But
just throw in a stack of diamonds, you get 2 stacks of books, you come back here with them.
I've been a little suspicious about this money thing though. I don't know what kind of racket you guys are running with this.
Well, for now there's no racket whatsoever. For now it's just pure and simple. Diamonds, you saw how many I have. They are inflatable. Inflation is coming, it's gonna be a disaster. So I'm just desperately trying to put the market onto a currency that is rock solid and will not multiply itself randomly.
But and you're sure you don't just want the stack of diamonds? Because I'll do, instead of 32, I'll do 64 diamonds.
Did you not see the barrel?
You were missing one from that second row, and I feel
Do
like
I need to bring in my shulker box full of diamond pickaxes? Because
no,
I have that
I
one.
think
I have one like that.
I don't think that's necessary. But I don't trust your currency.
But you don't have any choice now. I mean, you can
in
go into
between
the
a rock
nether
and a
hub,
hard
like
place.
do me a favor and dig out a tunnel yourself, or you can just
I don't
come and
have time
use
for
the
that.
smelted stuff.
All right. I guess I don't have a choice because I need to get back to working on my projects. So, shopping district it is then, I guess.
Mm-hmm. See you in a jiffy.
Okay. Okay, Sloy. So I did what you told me to do, and if I'm doing my math right, when I put my diamonds in there, I should have gotten 8 full stacks of books.
Yeah.
Tell me how many. Yeah, not 7 stacks and then 4. So I was already a little suspicious about this, and then this happens. So explanation,
Yeah, I
please.
basically just owe you 6 more diamonds. Fine, here you go. We have a pretty good anti-scam system in there that like counts exactly and gives you the exact amount, but sometimes, I don't know, might have bugged out, might have just run out of stock. I put 6 diamonds in there. This was not my intention.
Okay, I can deal with that, sir.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you can have the nether brick and the shulker box.
Well, but I bought these books to pay you with, so where are you going?
Oh,
with these?
I never said that you have to pay me anything. Again, I have plenty of diamonds already. I just wanted you to buy a bunch of money, so now we can go and spend it. Now it's kind of...
So now I'm stuck with these books, you're saying?
Well, I wouldn't say stuck. I mean, what? I am selling mending books for them and selling elytras for them. So that's kind of the two most expensive things in the entire server at the moment.
So okay, so all right. I thought you were gonna be taking these books off my hand right away. Oh man.
No, my entire point was basically to make this your problem now. I mean, you can try and hire someone for this cash. You can try and get rid of it some other way, or you can try to hold on to it, hoping that it will get more value than you bought it for. That's an option.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm stuck with it. So I do need some things I can buy. So I guess I'll find a way to spend this, Loy.
Yep. Again, it's your problem now. I don't care.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess
also, speaking about your problems, enjoy your 8, what's the word, barrels of nether brick. I am not helping you pull them to the place where you need them.
I thought that was part of the service fee.
No. What service
I'll
fee?
pay
You
you
didn't
some
pay
books.
anything.
I'll pay you some books here.
Sorry.
Here you go.
Not
No?
into it.
Oh man. Okay, I see how it is, sir.
Look, I
Goodbye.
would help you, but all my llamas are currently full of oak logs that I will be selling to Foxy.
Oh
Right
god, I don't
here.
even want to get into that transaction.
So, Prowl is now properly team money, and I'm still in the win, even though I technically didn't actually gain anything, except for ensure that he will be in fact buying from our shops. Okay, I still am in the win in my book, by the way, because I still got a ton of experience from this, basically half a pickaxe worth of it. Plus, in the meantime, I actually stored a bunch of regular nether brick blocks for myself, so that's all fine and dandy. Shall we, or shall we not, share our success with Silent Whisperer now that he's also online? I think we absolutely shall. It's been a while since Silent and I last hanged out, and it really is telling, because I have not checked for the profits in my own shops for forever. And these shops, by the way, are so up for a restock. So let me get my Sherlock outfit, because that's the most official one I have for now. And I'll get Silent on the line. Well done, we're here with Silent Whisperer in the shopping district, and we're here to check up on our latest scheme.
Yes, our empire of businesses. How are they doing? Have you checked out any of this?
I legitimately did not.
Okay, I have been checking my shop profits because you know I'm greedy like that, so there's not much going on in here, besides everything being out of stock.
Alright, yeah,
Yes.
about that. Partly, the being out of stock thing is due to FoxyNoTails and Slack forming a coalition against us.
Oh, that's lovely. Are they allowed to do that? Didn't we outlaw that?
We don't run the server. We can't actually outlaw stuff.
Oh, right, he's the admin. Okay, well.
It's not even about
Never mind.
who's the admin. It's more like we're not the government.
Oh, 4 diamonds per shulker. Oh, these butts.
Yeah, but at
Oh.
the same time, 1 diamond a stack. Can you like believe this?
It should be 3 stacks for a diamond.
Yeah.
No.
They have a gunpowder farm. There's literally no reason to be charging like that. So
Agreed.
yeah, basically. What's worse is they also bought out my mending shop.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did. And while doing
What?
that, can you believe this? I know that this is specifically Foxy's job. Open the chest. Check out the profits.
There's money and there's like stacked diamonds.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 10 money each though.
Exactly.
Did they?
When it
Yeah.
specifically says that you have to pay money, you have to pay money. You can't just throw diamonds in.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of how it works. And if there's no money in
These
the
guys.
bank, which is why he did that, then guess what? You sit there and wait for there to be money in the bank. Or you find
Yeah.
someone who has money and buy that money for whatever price they ask you for.
These guys are just trying to undermine the economy. I swear.
Basically,
It
yes,
should
it
be
seems
banned.
like that.
Yeah.
It's exactly the problem, and that's why I've been kind of keeping this like that as a public example. Although, I mean, it's not that I mind a stack of diamonds; it's that diamonds are rapidly becoming worthless.
Yes.
Didn't
No, you
mean
just
to do
broke
that,
out
but
with
whatever. And that's another thing. Foxy said that the bank was out of money. Do you feel it's at all possible to have at least our 2 shops hooked with some sort of a hopper line?
We could, but there would be no way of making sure that people pay the correct price. Like, they could just throw in whatever they want, and there would be no way to regulate it. Or they could just not throw in anything.
I mean, yeah,
It-
but
it
there
would take a
is
very big
one
instance.
particular good thing about having a filter sucking money out of a shopping chest, and that is that if someone wants to counterfeit, they won't be able to.
That's true.
Also,
That is very true.
there's this cool thing, the trapped chests that disable hoppers underneath themselves if they are open. So you can still make like payments and stuff. I don't know. That's something to consider.
Maybe. But I guess speaking of counterfeits, we have a lot of counterfeits. If you
Right.
look in here, there's a lot. All the ones that are up on the top left, the one on the bottom right is the only non-counterfeit.
Are you serious with this?
Yeah. Do you have the original by chance?
Let me check.
Because there is a pretty solid chance
Oh.
that they got mixed up, and I'm not entirely sure if these are actually counterfeits.
Okay, let's
So-
see. So, I have the original, the master money in me,
Okay.
which I can take a
That
copy
sounded
of
weird, but
and
okay.
get the copy of original and... Okay, it stacks... The copy of original I just did stacks with the money paid in my shop. It
Okay,
does not
that's
stack
good.
with the lower right one.
It doesn't stack with the lower right one. So is this one that I'm moving around the actual, like, real one?
Give it to me. Yes.
Okay. So that means, okay. So those are the real ones, and all the ones that I put into the bank are actually counterfeits.
That wouldn't be as much of a problem if I didn't just tell Prowl to go and buy a stack of diamonds worth of this exact cash.
I'm hanging my head in shame. I'm out of here.
Now, I want you to understand, this is kind of brilliant because the person who counterfeiting money does not realize that the paper he's printing his counterfeits on basically costs more than the currency he's counterfeiting.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think the current rate of ink sacks is way more than a written book. Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
So, for now, it's great. The only problem is that now, with someone else outfitting monies, we cannot control the inflation.
True.
So if they just randomly and also at the same time, they're basically stealing our gear from our shop if they're buying anything with it.
Pretty much, yes. So I've lost a pretty significant amount of profits from the end shop just due to counterfeits.
The biggest problem here is that our only chance of figuring out who it is really just randomly going through everybody's chests looking for that
That's
one
true.
original they're using. Because I have the master book right here. This is my one.
That is true.
They have to have a book like that.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we have a pretty good suspicion of who it could be, though. I mean, you can see that, you know, Foxy and Slack, they're trying to undermine our entire society of bankingness.
I mean, look, last time we were pranked by, like, an unknown entity. We just assumed it was Gruva and Foxy, and it all worked out. So I'm just gonna assume this is Gruva and Foxy and probably be right.
Counterfeits.
Oh, yeah, yeah, they are counterfeits. This book has value, and there's like a barely visible white F dot.
Is there? Oh,
Yeah.
let me see. Oh, yeah, there is. Barely. It's super hard to see. I had to probably change up my video colors to make that pop out.
So my point is, this might be a printing error, but it's more likely to be a flicking signature.
All right, so you want to check out the profits of this thing now?
Absolutely.
I don't have a proper entrance, so I've just been breaking through the floor. But right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like 6 stacks of diamonds. Yeah, over 6. 6 and 1, to be precise. So we're doing pretty good on that front.
Anyway, I have 2 things going about this. And one thing is
What
we
would
gotta
that be?
counteract the counterfeiter. So, what if instead of the book money, we used this?
Is that a hermit coin?
That is a sunflower. But yes,
Oh,
the Hermitcraft people wanted to use a sunflower as a coin. So yeah.
I mean, it does look like a coin, to be fair.
Exactly, that's why. I'm sorry, but
Yes.
they have a good idea and I stole it. So,
Yes.
take a look at this.
Perfectly acceptable.
How hard would that be to fake?
Extremely easy.
Now,
Less than easy. Easier than easy.
try faking this one.
I think we can do better than that. Come on. Is that all you got?
Well, okay, I have this one.
I don't know. I feel like we can do better.
Okay. How about this?
How many of these do you have?
I had 4. This is the 4th one. So here's the thing.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
I didn't know you had so many of these. I was just pushing you.
it looks really good because of the boldening of the font.
Yes.
And on top of everything, it has 2 shapes that are Unicode symbols. Unicode symbols have a giant code, like number, attached to every single one. So to fake this particular one, you would need to know exactly that number.
But yeah, I get where you're going with this. This is lovely. Unicode is the best thing in the world for this kind of system.
It's
I have
basically
an
like
idea,
having
though.
2 4-digit combination locks on this
Yes.
thing. Someone will have to be incredibly lucky to stumble upon these exact symbols.
How about this one? Yeah, there's my idea for it. If you put like the Unicode like little S symbol and then you put like a K after it, it gets all animated. And I think we can use that to our advantage as well.
Oh yeah! The
Because
animation.
not every animation is the same.
What is the code
it's basically the
for the animation one?
It's the little squiggly S and then like a K.
Okay, squiggly S. So here we go. I'm just gonna type lol, and then in front of it I'm gonna add a squiggly S and K, and it just codes. But the word lol is still stored inside of the memory.
Yeah.
There is.
And it's
This is
scribbled.
absolutely bulletproof.
Pretty much.
We won't be able to fake this one because You can't even see which symbol it is. They're not only picking the lock, they're picking it blind.
Yeah, basically.
And the best part, these actually stack to up to 64.
Yes, which is lovely.
It's incredible. So this is our chance to start it over with no counterfeits, maybe even with a bigger prize, and with an actual bank teller around here.
I love this idea. This was like our beta run with the super expensive books, and now we can do a proper currency.
With even more expensive sunflowers.
Yes.
I'm glad we had this experience. Now we had something they cannot possibly sabotage. Do you know
we
what
say
is
that.
left?
We're about to be jinxed. Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what is left?
Are we going to keep the name?
Oh, there are gonna still be called pebbles. Of course.
Yay.
But, I think we also need to sabotage the diamond birch. Welcome to Casa del Zloy, and there's one particular thing I really wanted to show you.
And
Take a
what
look
would
at
that
here.
be?
Oh, and
Damn.
I'm adding the stack
Yeah.
that Foxy gave me.
Oh, yeah. So, I think we can probably assume that you are likely the most expensive zombie on the server.
I just might be.
Yeah. You
Unless
certainly have more diamonds than me, jeez.
Yeah, all of these ones.
How?
Mining, just again.
Just mining.
I was never kidding when I said that diamonds are garbage currency because they're easy to get.
Yeah.
And if that's
Fair
not
enough.
bad enough, like open this gray one.
This gray one? Yeah, so just diamond pickaxes for days.
Oh, absolutely. And
Yes.
then you
That's
open
from villagers,
this
though.
one right here.
Oh, wow, that's actually like a fair amount of iron. We're gonna sell diamonds.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna get
That's
people
great.
to sell diamonds to get money to sell money for diamonds.
That's great. We're just gonna.
Like I
You
want that to
realize
be
this
an
is gonna make for a
exchange
great
point.
Title, right?
What?
The diamond shop.
Yeah,
Boom, clickbait title. There you go. It's not even gonna be clickbait because it's gonna be true.
absolutely. You go to the shop to give money and get product. If diamonds are product, they cannot be currency. And that's what we need to exploit. That's what we need to trick them into thinking.
I love how much thought you've put into this entire scheme.
Yep.
And like right now, it looks like you have some wonderful like eyebrows.
Oh yes. You see,
Oh, it's actually a hat. Okay.
I've spent 28 years of my life being screwed over by capitalism. I think it's about time I did capitalism a number 2.
Very fine.
But yeah, it also
Let's do
hinges on the selling of the diamond pickaxes, on selling of the other stuff you can get from mining, and that brings me to having an iron farm.
Which I actually have one of, but it's mildly functional. Well, you see, it broke earlier because I don't know if you've heard about Foxy, but he's been having issues with villages becoming like multi-thousand blocks big and just breaking everything. So I think that might have happened over here. I don't know, but this thing is a thing, and it has villagers. So we have basically unbreaking, we got mending, efficiency 5, fortune, and looting. So all the good ones that you would want.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You basically combined a trading hall with a golem farm.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's supposed to be a villager breeder. You can see these guys got hearts, but they're not breeding where they should.
Alright. Alright, that I can live with. That I can live with.
Oh, it's actually got an iron too. Okay. Maybe it is functional. It has iron in it.
Oh, you have fortune 3 for 12. Alright.
Yeah.
My task of flooding
look at
the
the price.
pickaxe market just got much easier.
I had
Holy-
a silk touch for 5 guy, but like he got untraded.
Oh,
He lost his trade.
alright. That's unfortunate, but I have plenty of silk touch picks as it is. Okay. Okay, my library just got much more fun, I'll tell you.
Do you have any trades that I don't have? Is there anything else that...
Okay, let's,
Or is there
let's
anything that
quickly
you
run
need?
through. Efficiency 5, half a stack.
You just have like a list. Very professional.
No, I just remember them.
Okay. This one's for 19.
Okay, mending for 18, I think.
Mine's for 18 as well.
Okay, what's the... I'm breaking 3 for 28 and 23.
This one's for 14.
Alright. This is much cheaper, so I can just make the diamonds the way, the emeralds the way I was already making them. In my own little village of Revive. Bring them here and trade for books. And if I want more than one book per day, I can go back to my place and get it if I really want.
That's the great thing about having multiple sets of trading villagers, is that you can actually trade like a couple times in a single day.
Wow! Oh, that's really impressive. The wonders
it's
of progress.
Yes.
Who would have thought? I am just buzzing with how much possibilities we have unlocked today. Between the new type of cash, between the new books, between the new trading hall and the iron farm. We're gonna absolutely rock the economy of the server.
And this is without even opening any additional shops besides like the diamond exchange.
Yeah.
Like we still have a lot more things that we can sell in the future.
And so here I am, duplicating the sunflowers for this entire endeavor. I will need a lot of levels, so I have quite a bit of AFK at the, whatchamacallit, to do in front of me. I also will be adding all of that type of deal to the bank in the next episode, when I'll be also working on the bank. But before I can do that, I obviously need to level up quite a bit, just to be able to rename all of the stuff. But I can already tell you how am I gonna be renaming them. Check this out. The way I want the name for the pebbles be is I want it to actually start with a Unicode symbol on top of everything. One not coded and not known to the general public, a code of which honestly, this code I actually forgot myself. So let's just boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that one's good enough for now. And the way the reason why I wanted this particular symbol, this one, in here and visible is so that if somebody attempts to fake them, you will be able to realize that somebody was trying to fake it. Like, that is my point here. The reason why the first Unicode symbol needs to be visible is to basically for you to be able to tell right away. The second Unicode symbol, the masked one, is actually not for the general public, it is for the item filters. It's for the general machinery. It's for the everything that will detect automatically whether or not the counterfeited money stacks or doesn't stack with the actual coins, with the actual real ones. So that's why we will be needing one visible and a couple invisible ones, a couple masked ones for this endeavor. And that's why I will be needing quite a bit of doing of this. Now, is this Bitcoin, I hear you ask? And the answer is no, not in the slightest. Bitcoin actually is basically a way of calculating it's a technical mumbo jumbo which I don't want to get into. So yeah, we are not getting into cryptocurrency just yet, but we are getting something truly unfakeable in Minecraft right now. Which, by the way, in Minecraft Java, this would be less fakeable than the regular copied books that I was talking about in the original implementation. Silly me, I was still thinking Java. I was still thinking in the Java mindset. Well, this is Bedrock, and Bedrock has different rules, apparently, because you can change the author of the book. And that's basically what gave the counterfeiters a chance, even. Right now, we're not leaving even a single chance for them. So, but even then, they might figure out how to use this. So, we'll let it play out, and I will need to call Prowl back and give him several stacks of the new currency instead of the one that he used. That was so silly of me. But for now, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Next time, we're gonna be building the diamond shop, reforming the banking system, and implementing some new redstone thingamajiggeries into it. But for today, that's gonna be it. Thank you everyone so much for yeah, this has been SlackLizard, this has been Prowl, this has been Silent Whisperer. All of them you can find in the description. To be continued, have a good one. I'll be here doing specifically this for another hour or so.